turn
why
the
do
vehicle
I have
off.
to turn
I am
it
the
off?
supervisor.
No, I'm not.
Sir, don't drive off.
I'm not.
Welcome back to the Van Ballion channel, guys. Today we head to New Jersey to cover a video titled Deprivation of Right under Title 18 242241, where a sovereign citizen gets pulled over for no tags and claims laws don't apply to him. You know, because reasons. He demands to speak to a supervisor, and when that fails, he flees from the traffic stop. Right, let's get into the video.
Under duress. I'm gonna move over right there.
Yes, please, just a
All
little
right.
bit more out of the road.
All right. This officer just pulled me over. He had his camera all is on. I just got pulled over by South Orange Police Department. Officer, what's your name and badge number?
Officer Cooper, badge number 830. Right?
Okay, I requested your supervisor. If you don't know anything about that's my notice. Without a emergency, you pull me over with emergency light. I have a right to travel. I already put my notice. That's a legal notice. I advise you my legal notice. I requested your supervisor.
That's not a legal notice.
Legal notice, more like a self-serving diatribe of pseudo-legal woo, and that's without me even seeing it. That's how confident I am. Also, be careful what you wish for when asking for a supervisor, because you might just live to regret it.
Okay, I requested your supervisor.
Okay, no problem. In the state of New Jersey.
I requested a supervisor. I do not want to speak until you supervise the person.
Do you have license registration?
I do not want to speak. I do not want to talk. I requested a supervisor.
All right, no problem. Let me grab your. Can you move this?
I do not. Under duress, I'm a move. I'm not giving you anything until you call your supervisor.
Oh, well done. You're not only by your own admission driving without a licence, registration and insurance, but now you're covering the VIN, which is a crime in the state of New Jersey. But that's nothing compared to what you do at the end of this video. And you have the nerve to tell a cop in this video you're not a criminal.
They have me pulled over. Hey, Marvy.
Yes, Matty.
I just want to let you know I got pulled over by South Orange Police. Just being alert. Tell Natty for me. I just didn't get a chance, okay? Tell him not. Okay. Don't be in a rush. I'll let you know everything.
All right, Papa.
No problem. How you doing, officer?
Officer Robert, South Orange Police Department. Supervisor in order to be arrested.
Hi, how you doing? This officer pulled me over using emergency light without emergency. That's my legal notice. I have a right to travel, and I also do not. I reserve all my rights under common law of the land. I reserve all my rights. I'm not sure why he pulled me over. I know the other officer called him and told him he came to the emergency. I could see him in my backup camera. He called him. I do not want to. Anything else I do, I'm gonna do under duress. And yes.
Okay. Before we continue this any further.
Yeah.
Are you gonna provide your license registration?
I don't have license and registration or anything else.
You don't have
none of that. I'm traveling.
Can you provide with your name? Provide with a name, a full name.
Under duress, I'll provide my name.
Okay.
Under duress, I'll provide my name.
You keep using that word, under duress.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
Because driving without a licence, registration and insurance is illegal, so claiming to be under duress is not a valid argument or an honest position to hold.
Can you provide with your full name?
Otherwise, what would happen to me? Can I ask you? I'm gonna do it under duress. I'm gonna make everybody accountable. I need a badge number, and I need a badge number, and okay. I just need it in a card at the end. No problem. I'm gonna do it under duress. My name is Moa Mengesha. Under duress.
Let me ask you, do you have a license in New Jersey?
I don't have a license in New Jersey. I'm not operating under Title 39. Can you please? I'm not operating. Can you please address him? I already gave you my notice.
Dude, your notice is completely irrelevant, and Title 39 applies to anyone operating a motor vehicle on a public road, whether you like it or not. But then again, you're a soft sit, you're hardwired to find this out the hard way.
Okay, so this is two things, right?
Yes.
Either you're gonna provide with your full name.
I'm not.
In New Jersey. Listen,
I am not.
In New Jersey at all.
I'm not. I don't. I'm not driving. I'm traveling. Can you please notify your? I reserve all my rights. Everybody being accountable. I do this all the time. This is the first time. This is the first time I got pulled over.
Okay, first of all, I know this is a big ask because you're obviously a know-it-all soft sit, but why don't you try listening instead of interrupting and talking over people? You might just learn something. Secondly, just because you haven't been pulled over until now doesn't mean you're right. It just means you've been lucky. Unfortunately for you, that luck is about to come to a grinding halt.
I'll give you my information under duress, but I am traveling. All right, I do not want anything else. I am traveling. All right, this is my notice.
Can I see that? Can you take it off?
I can show it to you under duress. I'm not trying to. You can check everything else if you want to. This is my property. This is my thing. This is the notification. Okay, I'm traveling.
Do you have any paperwork for that?
I'm operating.
May I have your first and last name?
Under duress. All right. Can you tell me your name and badge number so I could do? Can you please tell me?
Cooper, badge number 830. Now, may I have your first and last name?
I'm given Officer Cooper under duress. My name is Moa Mengesha.
Can you spell that for me?
M-O-A, last name Mengesha. M-E-N-G-E-S-H-A. M-E-N-G-E-S-H-A. If you do not know about the law, I would like to call, please call a watch commander or a headers up, address them about the situation.
If you think a watch commander would be irresponsible enough to send their subordinates out without the knowledge and ability to do their job, then you're more stupid than you look. Also, you've already admitted to driving without a license, registration and insurance. You've concealed your VIN. And at the end of this video, you flee from the police because the pseudo-legal woo you downloaded from the internet didn't work. So you're not really in a position to question anyone on their knowledge of the law.
Date of birth, please.
11/22/1982.
11/22/82.
Yes, that's the only information I'm giving you.
Okay, that's the most senior officer on the road right there.
How you doing? Can you please ask him to come on this side?
No problem. Come around to. Yeah. So let me ask you, do you have a license out on New Jersey?
I do not. I'm not operating under motor vehicle. I give that up. I'm traveling. How you doing, officer? How are you?
Everything's being recorded with body camera.
Yes, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. He addressed me that you're a senior officer. I am exercising my right. I have a right to travel. That's my legal notice. The first one is UCC 1-109/1, a right to travel. I'm not operating under 39. I'm not operating any motor vehicles. I'm just traveling. I'm exercising my right. The second one is reserve all my rights without prejudice. I do not want no contract or anything else. Okay. Anybody who trying to get me in contract will be liable.
The only person liable for anything here at the moment is you for driving illegally, and citing the Uniform Commercial Code and sticking it all over notices and fake plates is absolutely meaningless because the enforcement of traffic laws is not, nor has it ever been, done under commercial law. But you keep telling yourself that and we'll carry on enjoying watching you guys get what you deserve.
Oh yeah, there's no contracts or anything here.
Okay.
So the one thing that we're encountering here is obviously this road right here. It's maintained by the state of New Jersey.
Yes.
The state of New Jersey gives drivers the privilege to drive on that road. And in order to do
No, we don't. Privilege to drive. You have a right to travel. That's a right we cannot. No law. No nothing. Nobody. This is not vehicle. This is automobile. In order to have a vehicle, I have to be registered. I have to be registered and register with the plate. That means it's a motor vehicle. I'm not operating under motor vehicle. I have a right to any time.
So you're saying this is not a motor vehicle?
It's not a motor vehicle. Can you please address your senior citizen? Look at it. Automobile.
I see that, but
automobile. What makes it a vehicle? Can you please? I just want you to understand the law. What makes it a vehicle is you have to. It's a drive. Drive is for commerce.
Okay.
For commerce. This is commerce, meaning I have to operate. Either I have to do Uber. I have to do transport something. I have to transport something for hire. I'm not doing none of that. I'm exercising my right to travel.
I see someone's been reading or regurgitating another idiot's misinterpretation of the phrase employed in from an outdated version of Black's Law Dictionary. Hey, moron, the state gets to define definitions, not you.
So there's a motor in the car.
It doesn't mean a vehicle.
If this car was...
It doesn't mean anything. This is... No, I'm just addressing. Everybody gonna be any type of force for any... I'm just any type of force to contact me or anything else. As everybody be reliable. I just want everybody to know. Every other city known about this. This is not the first time I'm doing it. I just want everybody else to know.
Right, so you're one of those arrogant soft-sits who goes around visiting various police departments like you're the first person ever to do it, and then lecture them on the right to travel, when all you're really doing is informing the department that you will be committing crimes in their jurisdiction in the near future. Yeah, please continue doing that and video it like this guy did in Massachusetts, because it worked out really well for him.
Identify you, that's it. And
yes.
Summons. And that's all.
All right.
The plate's fictitious.
It's not fictitious plate. It's not. I'm not operating under motor vehicle. I'm not operating. I want you, Sergeant. I want you to understand. I'm not operating. No, please address him. I'm not operating under Title 39.
That's fine.
I just address it. I just want them to know that there are a lot of people who doing this. There's a lot of people we doing this. We're not criminals. We just like to exercise our rights. We don't do crimes.
We're not committing crimes and we're not criminals, says the guy who, by his own admission, is driving without a licence, registration and insurance and pretending to disguise it as a right he doesn't have, and who goes on to make off from the police at the end of this video when he realises the game is up.
So what is the first and foremost, in order for you to use, the officer uses emergency light to pull me over, even if it was a traffic stop. He violated a federal crime.
All right, well, this is a traffic stop.
It don't matter, even if it is. Right now, I know, I'm detained. Yes.
And that's it. If we issue a summons, then you'll be on your way.
No problem.
All right.
I'm doing it under duress. I reserve my right. You notified, you see, did you?
I see the plate. I saw
Can I ask you, can you put it in the camera, but I'm showing it to them?
Sure.
All right, I reserve my right. Okay? And then can you please let your city, you can check everything. I'm not trying to cover anything. If you want to check, you can check. If you want to check, you can check. I don't have no problem with it.
If you didn't have a problem showing your VIN, why cover it up, and why did you refuse to let the officer see it when he asked?
I'm not lying anything. This is my automobile. If you want to under duress, I'll give it to them.
Just stay right there.
All right.
We'll be with you in just a second.
No problem. Can you please advise all the city of South Orange? There are people who are gonna exercise their rights. This is not, you might not used to it. This is not a traffic. We're not operating under Title 39. Under Title 18, Section 242 and 241, anybody who trying to contract me will be accountable. That's a federal lawsuit.
Okay.
Can you please, officer, for the entire stop?
One more time?
Can you please, I just want to address it. Can you please, the entire time, do not cut your camera off. That's tampering evidence. When you go over there, do not, for entire, please, address them too. Do not cover your camera. Do not do any of this. This is unlawful, please. Under duress. Can I take your name and badge number so I could give it to you?
Give it to Officer Discerning.
Discerning.
17.
All right, I'm giving him. Fourth Amendment violation. Under duress.
Which again means absolutely nothing, because it's a crime to conceal the VIN. Also, for a guy who claims the law doesn't apply to him, he sure does like to threaten other people with those same laws. Laws for thee, but not for me. Anyway, let's skip ahead to where the sergeant arrives.
How you doing,
sir? How you doing today? Sergeant Albino, South Orange PD.
How you doing?
I just want to advise you everything's being audio and video recorded.
Thank you very much, Sergeant.
How you doing, sir? Okay, so the motor vehicle stop for today is, I was advised, is the plates, okay?
Yeah.
Plates on the car aren't valid plates on the tag.
Do
you have anything that is valid on the vehicle?
I am not operating under Title 39. I'm reserving all my rights, like my legal notice. I'm only traveling under duress. I gave them the information. information so they can check. This is my automobile. I purchased it, but I never intend on operating. I'm not operating motor vehicle. Operating meaning I am for commerce, for hire, for anything else. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not operating under Title 39. I'm reserving all my rights. As a legal notice, title, if you notice, title, I'm sorry,
So I'll stop. You don't worry about
Yes.
the information that you're telling me. I understand all that, and I'm actually very well versed on what you're trying to say there.
Yeah.
However, you're in the state of New Jersey, which operates under Title 39, and as
If
that,
only.
just listen.
Can
just
I
let me finish.
say just please? I know that's why I don't want to explain. Only.
Title 39. If I operate a motor vehicle, meaning I register my automobile. As of now, this is an automobile. If I transport anything, or do Uber Eats, do anything like that, I'm very versatile, you know. If I do that, I have to do that. I'm not operating under Title 39.
That I reserve
what
without
you're saying.
prejudice. That means that's my legal notice. I am a living man.
listen to me.
I'm not operating as an entity as of now. I'm not doing any of that. If
Okay.
it's a time needed, I have to do that. I will do that. For now, I'm not doing any of that. I gave her my information under duress.
Nonsense. You guys use the sovereign citizen script whether you're engaged in what you perceive to be commercial activity or not. So give it a rest with pretending to do what's right when needed. Doing the right thing would be driving in accordance with state law. Anyway, I'll leave a link to a very good example of this where a couple of sovereign citizens attempt the script with a truck full of gardening equipment in the description.
For the first and foremost, the first thing I want to make a complaint is the.
We can go from there.
No, can I say
we're
the.
addressing right now. Let me
No.
Let me speak to you. Right,
yeah.
you asked for a supervisor.
Yeah.
Right, you wanted to speak to a supervisor.
Yeah.
I'm here to speak to you.
Yes.
And I'm here to address everything.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So right now, I understand everything that you've told me. However, you're traversing a roadway in the state of New Jersey, which
doesn't
operates
mean
under
anything.
Title 39.
It doesn't.
Here's
The Title 39
You're not
do not trump because I'm trying to explain.
You asked to speak.
Sorry, please. Yeah, I
Listen to me.
understand, sir.
You asked to speak to me, right? I'm here
Yes.
speaking to you, but you're interrupting me. I
Yes.
can't run by what you need
Yes.
if you continue to interrupt.
Yes.
This guy is the very definition of the term chronic interrupter. As you know, most, if not all, sovereign citizens suffer from it. One of the telltale signs is a need to control the conversation. And because this sergeant is not letting him do that, this happens.
Yes.
Because you're in the state of New Jersey, traversing the roadway, Title 39 applies here, and that's the laws that we have here.
If
in the
only
state of
if
New
it is
Jersey.
a motor
Again,
vehicle.
you're not
If
letting
it
me finish.
is
This
yes.
is a motor vehicle,
It's not.
okay?
It's
It's
not.
a motor and it's a
not.
vehicle.
It's
Therefore,
not a
you're
vehicle.
operating it.
It's
Let
not.
me finish. You're
I'm trying to
interrupting me.
address you. You are not
Therefore-
informed of the law. Can you please
Listen.
address?
Sir,
Go ahead and address
I'm trying to-
my thing. I'm trying to be very, very, very,
we are very well versed in the law
I
in the
understand.
state of New Jersey.
I understand
Whatever
that.
laws you have
You
outside of
trumping.
here do
It's not. It
apply in
is.
this-
It is.
in
You
this
cannot
state.
trump it.
So again,
you,
sir,
you cannot
I'm gonna ask you to do
constitution.
me a favor.
Yes.
The car, because it's not registered.
It's not registered.
Can you turn the vehicle
Why
off?
would I have to do that, my brother?
I'm asking you kindly to please
Please
turn
do
the
not.
vehicle
I'm
off.
not gonna do that because can
I'm
you please
asking
call
you
your
kindly to please
supervisor?
turn the
Why do
vehicle
I have
off.
to turn
I am
it
the
off?
supervisor.
No, I'm not.
Sir, don't drive off.
I'm not.
Well, for someone who claims to not be a criminal, you're doing a really good impression of one by fleeing and eluding the police. Let's see where this ends.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Do not touch my property. I'm not. I'm not. Do not touch my property. You know me. Do not touch my property. Do not. Do not touch my property. Or crime. I'm not. Do not touch my property. I just rode away from him. I'm gonna give you.
Yeah, but your dumbass gave them your full name and date of birth, so if they didn't catch up with you then, which I find it difficult to believe, expect a knock at the door very soon. That's assuming you didn't give them false details, but you wouldn't do that, would you? You're not a criminal, apparently. Anyway, that's where he cuts the video, hopefully right before he got his window busted out and arrested. Link to the original video, as always, is in the description. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to support me and get early access to videos like this, then the links to do all that are in the description. Right, take care all, and I will catch up with you in the next video.